Hey, what's up, Crypto Army? It's Travis, your crypto newbie, here to bring you my experiences so you don't have to learn things the hard way. Just a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. None of my content should be viewed as financial advice. If you like what my content offers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications to get notified when I publish more content. So what do we have for today? We're going to do a quick update on Saitama. I haven't done one in a couple days, and there's some recent information that I think you all should know about. At the end of this video, I'm going to have a quick advertisement for BlockFi and Webull. If you don't already have accounts, you might want to check that out. And potentially you could get $2,340 by signing up for those two trading platforms. Now let's jump into the content for this video. Before we get into the recent update, let's just take a look at some of the price data and some of their holder data. So it's, as you can see here, and this is the 1 year, so you can see the significant increases Saitama has had in the short few months that it's been around. It's pretty impressive increases. Now if we take a look at the 7-day, you can see that we're still on the rise. We had that little bit of a drop earlier in the month right here, but we're on the rise back up and we're kind of trading sideways right now. And a little bit of an increase off of some recent news about Bitmart, which we'll get into in a minute here. But you can see pretty much we're just kind of going sideways and doing some consolidation right now, waiting for the rest of this week to kind of unfold. Now, as far as our holders, let's go ahead and take a look at our holders. 64,598. Now the last time I came in here was the 7th, I believe it did an update, and we were at 60,000. So you can see we've increased by about 4,000 or 5,000 people, give or take. But we've got a pretty steady increase in people over the last 7 days. Now let's take a look at the 3-month. You can see there's this huge increase right here, but we're not seeing anybody dropping, which is good. It means we're continuing to get more holders as we go. Now, before we take any closer look at this, so what's the big news? What are we really excited about right now? And that's Bitmart. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Bitmart's got going on. So as you can see here, this is a Bitmart listing, and Saitama's about to get listed on Bitmart. So they'll have the deposit feature opened up on the 17th, trading begins on the 18th, and the ability to withdraw on the 19th. All of Bitmart's users are going to have access to Saitama. Now, why does that matter? Why does Bitmart matter? Bitmart's a pretty good sized exchange and they have a significant amount of volume. Now let's go back to CoinMarketCap for a second and look at Saitama so I can illustrate. Now if we click on market here, we can actually see where Saitama is listed and where the volume is. And we can see we're getting about $4 million in volume on Uniswap, which makes sense. It's an Ethereum based DEX that a lot of people use, and we can kind of see where the rest of the volume's at. Now, if we look at Uniswap, we can see that their 24-hour volume is 367 million across everything that they've got listed. And here's the listing as well. If you didn't know that you could do this on CoinMarketCap, that's one of the great features. But now what about Bitmart? Because Bitmart's not listed there because Saitama's not listed on their exchange. So let's take a look at Bitmart. So here's Bitmart. Now, Bitmart, as you can see, has $1.5 billion. And it fluctuates. This is their 24-hour volume. It's been as high as 2.5-ish, so it usually ranges in the vicinity of $1 to $3 billion, which is a significant increase in potential investors into Saitama. And that's why we're really excited about getting listed on Bitmart, because it has the potential to put Saitama in front of a whole bunch of different people that it wouldn't necessarily see Saitama. So there's significant growth potential that's possible by listing it on Bitmart or any of the really large exchanges. I mean, there's, as you can see, there's a lot of different exchanges. We're not listed on all of them yet. And this is one of the things that's been propelling Shiba Inu, is being listed on more exchanges. Now, if we go look at Shiba Inu, so here's Shiba Inu markets, and you can see they're listed on a lot of different options. So it exposes them to a significantly larger portion of the population than what Saitama is currently getting exposed to. It can hit the load more. And Bitmart's on there as well. And you can see for Bitmart volume-wise for Shiba Inu, yesterday they got 275,000. And that's why we're excited, because it's potentially more volume to increase the price. Now the last thing I want to remind everybody of is Saitamask is almost here. So next month on November 13th is when the launch party's at. Now I've listened to the CEO of Saitama discuss the future of what they're going to try to do. They acknowledge that we're trying to get more exchanges, but really what they're focusing on is the utility, which is Saitamask and all the things that Saitamask is going to bridge into. The NFTs that they're working on, their educational section. So exchanges are one of the things they're looking at and trying to push forward on, but some of the exchanges want a lot of money in order to list them. I want to say Binance is somewhere in the vicinity of $250,000 in order to list on there. Saitama's still got to build up. Again, this is a community driven. There's no dev wallets. There's no incoming fund. When this thing first launched, they were taking donations from the community just to be able to put things together. And I think that's still the case, but they're doing better obviously at this point, so they're able to put a little bit more money into the project. But it is a community run project, and it's doing amazing things, and they've got a great plan. Just wanted to let you all know about Bitmart, and then you can make your decision on what you want to do as far as whether you want to buy more or you want to see what happens on the launch day, or just monitor it more closely leading up to and after to make sure that you're aware of the potential for either the price to go up or down depending on how things work. Just a reminder, if you like what my content offers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications. Until next time, stay strong with those diamond hands. Crypto Newbie here to tell you how you can get $2,340 in free stocks. All the links I use in this video are in the description. Sign up for Webull and get 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300. Your first stock is free automatically. Deposit any amount and you get your second stock. Deposit 1 penny and you get your second stock. Total value could be up to $2,300. Generally $5 per stock is what you get. Next we have block fee. Get $10 in Bitcoin just for signing up. Read the fine print. I've got a rewards account. You'll get $40 in Bitcoin, as will I. So you know exactly what I'm going to get and what you're going to get. You do need to deposit $100 to get your $40 in Bitcoin. That's the overview how to get $2,340 just by signing up for accounts.